Now, I think it's time for us to look at some other verbs. We've been looking at a lot of very common verbs that are in the irregular category. So, irregular verbs, as you'll recall, are verbs that do not have the ed ending, right? They have other endings, and we need to learn them. We need to memorize them. All right, I think these verbs, you probably know the meaning, but let's just check it out and see whether you can make a couple of sentences. For example, the word come. You come to work every weekday, right? Okay.
Yes.
Do you come to work by car or by bus or by bike?
By bus, by car.
By car? Okay. So you come to work by car, and I come here also that way. Cut. So what do you use if you want to cut paper? If you want to cut paper, what do you use?
Knife.
Knife? You want to use a knife to cut paper? Think about it. If you want to cut paper, I think a knife
剪刀.
is not the right tool. Think of another. What is a 剪刀 in English? How do you say this one? What do you call that one? We use scissors, right?
Scissors.
Right? Do you think that's more reasonable to use scissors to cut paper?
Scissors. 不就是 scissors 吗？我也叫
Okay,
scissors.
scissors. So, in English, we say we use a pair of scissors. Why? Because there are two blades. And the two blades must work together in order to be sharp and cut the paper. So it's a word that's a little bit like a pair of glasses. We don't use just one at a time. There's glass on this side. There's glass on that side. You are wearing a pair of glasses, right?
Glasses.
So in English, we use this in the plural, and we say a pair of glasses.
Yeah, glasses.
And how about these?
Also a pair of glasses. Sunglasses.
I'm wearing a pair of sunglasses. You like these? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll take them off right now. And we also say a pair of pants
Pants.
that have two legs.
Or treasures.
Not treasures, but trousers.
Trousers.
Right, trousers. So, scissors, glasses. What else did I say?
Pants.
Pants. And
Trousers.
trousers.
Was it trousers?
No, with an S. And
Trou-
the S here and here sounds like Z. Trousers. Trousers.
Trousers. 那个是裤子吗
Yes. Yeah.
Trousers.
Right. They're trousers. Right. Those are 裤子.
Trousers.
Another word for pants.
Trousers.
Mm-hmm.
Trousers.
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 Trousers. Exactly.
Trousers.
Right. Okay, so we also say a pair of. Okay, so we can, if we want to indicate this one, we can put here. We use a pair of scissors to cut paper. We use a pair of glasses to see more clearly. Also, we use sunglasses to protect. Remember how to use this word? We use sunglasses to protect
Eyes.
our eyes from
sunshine.
from the sun.
Sun.
Sunshine. Right, from the
Sunshine.
sun. Not the sun, but the sun. Right.
Sun.
We use sunglasses to protect our eyes.
Sunshine.
And if the pants are short, then we can say shorts.
Shorts.
When the weather gets
Why?
very hot and you don't want to wear long pants, you can wear short pants or shorts.
What?
Okay, listen to me again.
Uh.
If the weather is warm,
Mm.
you don't want to wear long pants.
Mm.
You want to wear short pants or shorts.
Mm.
So shorts means short pants.
Oh, short pants, 短裤.
短裤. Yes, so in Chinese you need to say short pants. 短裤. But in English you can say
Short.
shorts.
Shorts.
Right. Okay, but these are not tools. These are clothes. So I wanted to show you another kind of tool that you might want to use. Another tool. Tools. 用具, 工具. Because scissors are not clothing.
Scissors.
They're a tool, right? Okay. So another is pliers.
Pliers.
You know pliers?
Pliers.
So if you need to hold something,
钳子.
and you don't have the strength to do it with your fingers,
Mm.
you can use metal pliers to hold it and maybe move it or turn it or place it somewhere. So we also use that
Pliers.
in the plural, right? Because it's the same idea, same principle. There are two parts, and one part by itself is no good. The two parts must come together to hold on to something. Here's another tool that you use. Let's see. One thing I was thinking about. What do you use at your dinner table? What was I trying to think of? I know I have the idea.
螺丝走螺丝的也是 pliers, right?
哦，螺丝不是，弄螺丝的那个。
那是 plier.
No. 螺丝刀，你的意思是？
就是。
哦，你是扳手，那是不同的。
那是单数。
那是单数，那个叫做 wrench。This is singular.
Wrench.
What do you call that? Something 扳。
扳手。
扳手。Okay, so that's a wrench, and that is just a singular item because it doesn't need two parts to squeeze. Okay, let's go on. I wanted to ask you, what do you use to cut paper? And you said a knife. And I said, no, not a knife. You use scissors. What do you use a knife for? For what purpose do you use a knife? Okay, we use scissors to cut paper. We use a knife to cut what?
Bung.
Pardon me?
Bung. Burn. 骨头。Burn.
I don't understand.
Pig bung. Pig bung. Bone. Pig bone. 骨头。Beef.
You use a knife.
Knife.
Knife 是个一把刀。
Yeah.
用一把刀做什么呢
Cut. 骨头。
骨头哦。
Bone.
You were trying to say this word?
Yeah.
Okay, let me help you with this word. Bones.
Bone.
O bones.
Bones.
All right.
Bones.
I think you need a cleaver to cut bones.
Cleaver.
I think you need something that's like this.
Yeah, big one. Yeah.
You need a cleaver to cut bones.
Cleaver.
Yes. I think if you have a knife, okay, so if you have a knife, maybe you don't cut bones. What can you cut instead?
Fruit.
Okay.
Fruits.
How about you use a knife to cut fruit? All right, and a cleaver to cut bones.
Beef bones.
Beef bones. All right.
Uh,
All right. That's good. So if you like to cook and you want to make a nice soup, do you like to make soup or stew? Then you can buy a big piece of beef and then use a cleaver. Whack, 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 whack. And then you can cut the beef bones. But you can use a knife to cut fruit. All right, let's go on to some other words that are on our list. So for example, the word dig. What do you dig? Do you know dig? Dig is wah.
对
Okay, so what can you dig?
Dig.
Mm-hmm.
Dig, dug, dug.
Dig, dug, dug.
Dug, dug.
Well, let's talk about the meaning. How you use it in a sentence. Okay, how about this one? Oh, you have a sentence already?
Okay. I dig
Uh-huh.
the flower hole. I dig a flower hole.
Let's call this, I dig a hole to plant flowers. How about this?
Okay. I dig a hole to plant flowers.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So I dig a hole to plant flowers. I dig a hole to plant seeds. Maybe even
Seeds, 种子.
种子, seeds, right? Okay, good. All right. Sometimes dogs dig a hole. Do you know why they dig a hole? Dogs?
hole.
Do you know why dogs sometimes dig holes?
给它的那个，那是猫一般喜欢这么干，狗们不这么干。
How about dogs? Okay.
嗯
All right. Sometimes dogs dig holes to bury bones.
Bury.
Bury, 埋。
埋一个骨头。狗会埋骨头吗？可以这个习惯啊。知道。
Yeah, sometimes like maybe you finish your soup and you don't want to eat the bones anymore, but if you give it to the dog says, "Oh, the bones still have a lot of flavor, and I don't want you to eat my bones, so I'm gonna hide them, dig a hole, put them in there, and then later I'll come back and uncover them, and then I will eat them later." Okay, let's go on to another word. What's another word? Oh, do. Well, this word do has so many meanings, right?
Yeah.
So before I go any farther, can we tell whether it's intransitive or transitive? These verbs that we did so far. If I say come to work by car.
Came.
So come, came, come. Do we use that as a transitive or intransitive? Do we need an object or no object? So we gave that sentence as I come to work by car. Okay, so then it's VI.
Yeah.
Intransitive. So I'm going to mark it over here. Come. Now remember, you see here, you have two prepositional phrases. Here's the first one and here's the second one. So I come to work by car. Now, remember I told you something special about the word home? If you say I come home, do you remember what I said about home? Home in this case is not a noun. It's not an object, it's an adverb. And an adverb is in place of a prepositional phrase. So home means to my house. See, here is the prepositional phrase for home. Home means to my house. So home is a special word. So that's not an object here. Okay, how about the word cut? Is cut transitive or intransitive?
Transitive.
Transitive,
VT.
right. Right, it's a VT. Okay, it's transitive because you have to cut something. All right, how about dig?
Dig.
I dig
VT.
a hole. VT, right? Subject, verb, object. Where? Okay, so this one is VT. All right, now let's go to do.
Both.
Both. All right.
Both.
Okay, very good. Can be VI and VT. So if I say I want you to do your best, do your best, then this is like a VT. Okay? But do it has so many meanings and so many uses. So if I say do your homework, then what? Then you have an object here.
VT.
Okay, so this one is VT. So here's your subject and here's your VT object. Do your homework. I can't come, I have to do my homework now. I can't go out. All right? So, do has a lot of meanings. Past tense did, past participle done. Let's go to the next word, draw. What does draw mean?
画
Okay, so draw, drew, drawn.
draw, drew, drawn.
All right? All right, can
draw.
you draw a big circle? Can you draw a big circle? Okay, so if I say, yeah, why not? I can take this red pen and I'll just go, yeah, and that's my big circle. I'm drawing a big circle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so draw a big circle. And this pen, we need to replace it because it doesn't look very red.
Okay.
All right, so here we have what kind of subject here? Verb, VT, or VI?
Oh, this is VT.
Yeah, this is VT. We got an object here. Okay, so how about drink?
Drink some. Yeah, VT. 喝
VT?
Yeah.
All right, like what? Give me an example.
Drink water.
All right, drink water.
I drink
4
water.
glasses of water. Okay, every day you drink a lot of tea,
Yes.
right? Okay, so this
Good
is,
health.
say it again?
Good for health.
Oh, yeah, it's good for your health.
Oh.
Okay, so drink is a VT. It can also be a VI with a special meaning.
Drink.
Okay, so let me give you that example. If you hear or you see this sentence, don't drive and drink, it has a special meaning.
对，不要酒后醉驾。
Okay, so this means don't drive means drive a car. And in this case, this is VI because there's no object. And here, this is VI, but it means drink alcohol. Okay, so if you say, do you drink? And you don't have an object, then it's already understood that the object is alcohol. Alcohol. 酒.
Alcohol.
Right. Alcohol is the general term that includes very small amount of alcohol like beer, or a little bit more like wine, or very heavy like liquor. So this word alcohol includes all kinds, right? So it could be beer, or wine, or liquor.
Liquor.
Yeah, we say liquor. Liquor.
不是 liquor.
Okay, so liquor sounds like this word.
Liquor.
Sounds like liquor.
Liquor.
Liquor. Okay, so 烈酒. So 烈酒 is in Chinese what we would call strong liquor, right? Yeah. So it could be 茅台酒.
Yeah.
Oh
liquor.
yeah. 白酒.
Yeah.
Right? So do you want me to tell you a story? When I went to China for the first time, and my first day there, I was with another guy who came from, I think, he came from America, but I think he was from Taiwan, and he went to China in Chongqing, and I went to Chongqing to teach, and he said, well, we'll go out to dinner, and we went out to dinner, and then he says, do you want some white wine? So I said, okay, I can drink white wine, but guess what? It wasn't white wine. What was it? It was 白酒. It was heavy, strong
Liquor.
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 Right, because in Chinese, when you say 白酒, white liquor, it's like the kind that burns your throat.
Yeah.
How about you? You like it?
I enjoy more Thai.
Oh, you enjoy it. Okay. Do you, when you invited your friends last weekend, did you drink Mao Tai?
Usually.
Oh, you usually drink it. Okay. All right.
With my friends.
With your friends, yeah. My husband also likes to do it sometimes with his friends because he says 把那个气氛搞得很好。
对。
是吧？
Better than beer.
Better than beer.
Yeah.
Why?
Beer is too
light.
Too light.
Yeah, it's too light.
Too
it's
light.
just Okay, so beer is the lightest wine and then liquor is the heaviest. So don't drink and drive. Or usually, I did it backwards. I think it's usually don't drink and drive. Should be don't drink and drive. Okay, going on to the next one. Well, we already have the next one is drive, right? But usually we usually use the word drive as a VT.
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah.
So like what?
Drive a car.
Okay, right.
We drive a car.
Okay, drive a car, right? Okay. So I drive a Camry. What do you drive?
I drive a BMW.
Okay, you drive a BMW. Okay, so that's just telling you the kind of car, right? And some people drive a truck. Truck. Okay, so truck can be a 卡车, but it could also be something smaller than that. Because isn't a 卡车 really big? I don't know. Sometimes people...
Small truck.
Oh, just a small truck. So what do you call that?
小客车。
小卡车。
小卡車。
Okay. All right. So most of the time drive is VT. Occasionally it can be VI, but it always in the idea that drinking is alcohol, because alcohol is something that can change the way your brain works. Okay, eat. What about eat? VI or VT?
VT.
Should be VT. Okay. Okay. So let's see. What do you eat for breakfast usually?
I usually eat vegetable.
For breakfast, I want to ask you, what do you usually eat for breakfast?
Breakfast.
Breakfast. What do you usually eat for breakfast? Noodles. Okay. Noodles. All right. I usually eat breakfast. I usually eat noodles for breakfast. Is that typical Chinese breakfast?
Yeah.
Americans. How about Americans? Do Americans eat noodles?
Bread.
Americans don't eat noodles for breakfast. They think it's
bread.
They might eat bread or cereal.
Or cereal or milk.
Milk. Okay. Do you drink milk for breakfast?
No, usually I eat noodles.
Okay, noodles.
面食.
面食. Okay. Do you dumplings,
noodles, and wonton.
Okay, so are your when you eat breakfast, do you always eat hot breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay, hot breakfast. Hot food for breakfast. So
hot food.
Yeah, hot food. You usually eat hot food for breakfast?
Yes.
Yeah, some Americans will eat hot food if they make something like cook oatmeal, or maybe they cook eggs. But most Americans don't do that, especially on a work day. You know, they want very quick, and they open a box and pour the cereal into the bowl, and then pour some milk, and that's it.
Yes.
Right. Now, can you use this is VT, right? Because you have subject, and then you have verb, and then you have object. But we can also ask this question. We can also use this as a VI if we ask this question.
No work, no eat.
Have you eaten yet?
Eaten.
Okay, so now you see this word. Have you eaten yet? This is present perfect. That means sometime before now. Have you eaten yet?
吃了吗？
吃了吗？吃过了吗？ Right, so this is what you always say in Chinese, right?
Yeah.
吃了吗？吃了吗？吃了吗？
天气好吗？
So you
天气
right.
In America, 天气怎么样？
Right.
吃了吗？
So in Chinese, you always have to ask somebody if they've eaten. Right? It's another way to make a greeting. So this is when I teach my American friends about Chinese culture. Then I always tell them the culture is all about eating, right? So even though you don't care about their meal,
If
you always ask them,
English say this one, or
have you
just
eaten yet?
eat, or just say eat. I eat.
Okay. So
Why you say have you eaten that yet?
have you eaten yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you eaten?
Also
Okay.
we can say, are you eat?
Oh, we cannot say are you eat because are doesn't
eat?
fit with this.
Yeah. Do
right?
you eat?
No, we can't say do you eat because that means every day. Do you eat noodles for breakfast? Do you usually eat bread? Do you usually eat cereal for breakfast? So you use do for present habitual, in a habit. If it's every day or usually, then you say, do you usually eat noodles for breakfast? If I want to use this one, I can say that. Right? I can see this.
Yeah.
Did you eat?
Did you eat?
Yes.
也是可以的吗？
也是可以的。
那这个更简单嘛？为什么说 Have you eaten yet？ 这不更复杂吗？一般说就像，哎 ，Hello， or Do you eat？
No, don't say do you eat. That sounds very strange.
Did you eat?
You always have did you eat. All right, now, also, I need to tell you about how we pronounce this. So when we pronounce this kind of linking here changes the sound. So it sounds like the letter J, as in the word judge, as the word jail. Okay, we need to say j and say did ya, did ya, did you eat, did you eat, did you eat, did you eat, did you eat yet? Yeah.
Did you eat?
We were talking about this bag of mixed nuts, and we learned the vocabulary for all many different types of nuts put together. Then we often call them mixed nuts. And sometimes one package or one bag of mixed nuts can include many types of nuts. For example, cashews. Cashews are a little bit rounded. And then peanuts, which actually grow under the ground. I'm sure you have a lot of peanuts in China, right?
Yeah.
Walnuts, these grow on trees. And almonds. Almonds are one of the crops that California produces. California almonds are quite special or quite famous. Pecans. Some people get mixed up between walnuts and pecans. They grow similarly, but the walnuts are round and the pecans are longer and narrower. They both have a very hard shell. And macadamia nuts grow in tropical climates. So macadamia nuts grow in places like Hawaii. So when you go to Hawaii, you can bring macadamia nuts back to the mainland and give them to your friends as a special treat.